Gomez. First of all, I have to thank my friends, Project 912 out in Riverhead. What better name is there than the Conservative Society for Action? You know, I was interviewed recently and they talked about the Tea Party. Tea Party this, Tea Party that. Would you be a member of the Tea Party? I was born a member of the Tea Party. We all were. Read history.
Yes.
They don't teach it in the schools anymore.
No.
So, we've got the 912. We've got the CSA. And I love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I love you all. I just want to take this quick moment for those of you who didn't listen to my radio show. It was just right around 9/11. I can't tell you how honored I am to be here, have all you gather here at a field named after Chief Ray Downey. I never met him. I don't know him, I don't know his family, but I know his story. This is a man who dedicated his entire life not only saving lives, but teaching people around the world how to save lives. And I'm thinking to myself, is this all he got was a park? I'm thinking Route 231 should be named Chief Ray Downey Boulevard. And believe me, I don't like naming. I say every single parkway, building, take the political names off them.
Yes. Yes.
It's just one of my gripes as a talk show host that always bugged me. Because when your sons and your daughters are peeking out the windows in the back of your cars, they'll ask, they'll say, Mommy, Daddy, who is Chief Ray Downey? And they'll have to explain the story of how this country was hit. How this war on terrorism came, it didn't start on 9/11, but it came to our land here in America. And our loved ones right here on this field died and perished. And we can't forget it. The other side wants to call it an overseas contingency project. This is what's coming out of Washington, D.C., the policies coming out of Washington, D.C., and I have to tell you, as a fellow New Yorker, a fellow Long Islander, I was shocked to find that somebody who was elected to represent the people of the 2nd District, to represent the people of Long Island, would vote for every single major bill out of the White House, stamped by Nancy Pelosi. He had the gall. That was one of my mother's lines. You have the gall. He has the nerve. Oh, by the way, Steve Flanagan, our generation's John Adams, right here. God bless that man. Now let me tell you something. One of the reasons that Steve Isreal's time is up is because he's instrumental with what's happened to this state. He is the lead recruiter for the Democrat Party in changing Albany to Democrat leadership. We've got as a governor, state senate, state assembly. And look at the condition of our state. We've got the White House, Democrats. We've got the Senate, Democrats. We've got the Assembly, Democrats. Look what's happening to our country. This party, if we don't stop it in 10-12, you know it and I know it, our little children here, we are turning our backs on our children. It must stop now. We don't have time for 10-12 to stop it. It's got to happen in November. As Tom Barraga said, though, it's going to take feet, a lot of handshakes. It's not just about the money. It's votes that get you elected. And we have to make sure the electorate votes. It's a disgrace. When I was on the air, looking at the percentage of people who are eligible to vote that actually vote, I was embarrassed. You're looking at maybe 28%, 30%. Let's get that percentage up. Let's get the conservative voice up. The only way to grow the economy on Long Island, in my opinion, is you follow the true conservative principles. Get the government out of our pocketbooks, out of our wallets, and off our back. Give money back to the people. Give money back to the businesswoman and the businessman. Let them hire the new workers. Let new entrepreneurs take a gamble, take a risk with the ideas and the fresh concepts that they have. That's what we want to do. We don't want job growth in the public sector. That's right. Well, that's what I promised to do if you're kind enough to send me down to Washington, D.C. to represent you. I promise you this. How I see it is, Steve Isreal represents the Democrat Party, Nancy Pelosi, Harry Reid. That's his representation. That's who he works for. I will work solely for the people of this great district and for Long Island. I promise you that. I ask for your vote to become a public servant. Not some idol. That's all I ask for. And with great honor and great pleasure, I want to introduce to you now a dear friend, Congressman Michelle Bachmann.